Well, how'd you like my song? Ugh. What this? Reduces lightning cooldown by 5 seconds. Torgal! Main man Torgal. Hello.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall.
Hey. Let's get bagging, shall we?
So this is Stardust. It just looked like black sand to me.
Stardust.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Why is this character's voice so deep for no reason? Ow.
You finished? How much?
Enough.
5.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before...
Yeah, I don't mind, bruv.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Man to man, like.
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
That's my homie right there.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Okay.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Hello, Blackie boy.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Yes. Yo, 500 XP for that. That's kind of wild.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I'll travel to mid in like 2 seconds, bro. If I can get over here in time.
We're seeing troops in
Oh no, the emotes are lagging. I see it. Yeah, I've done all the bounties. So far.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Some fucking meteorite.
You earned this.
This is Hion Post D of typos.
Come again, and I may have more for you.
Okay, okay.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
What's up, bitch?
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
What's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should...
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to
This girl's
enter
a
the
walking
reactor
meme
proper,
emoji.
it would vaporize instantly.
Or nerd
The
emoji.
forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near... The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, it's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's,
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Aye, aye, Captain. Ooh. Make for Lubert's Pass. There's Lubert's Pass. Oh shit.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
What the hell are you talking about? Why is it so dark? I can't see jack shit, bro. I need to get up there. Down,
Ready?
no, no, no.
Leave at once.
Down, no, no, no. Down, no, no, no.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Potion. Hiya! My bird beats the shit out of him.
All right.
Yo, Shinkai is finally talking. OMG.
Straight home now.
I'm doing pretty good. Why you cower in fear?
Oh, there you are, Sid.
I'm just
thanks
chilling,
so much for
Shinkai.
coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Which...
Of course. I'll be right back.
What creature?
Anybody home?
That thing?
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Okay. Yo! Who's the shorty? Is that Dreamy? That was easy.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that...
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
But that was the quest. Well. These are some filler ass quests.
Come up with something soon.
Hello.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
All right then.
Editors started reading books that don't have. I have done it, Sid.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Thanks to Sid.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you
asked
might know
me,
of a solution.
what should I have for dinner? Man, just grab a pizza or hit up Burger King. Can't go wrong with either of those. Keep it simple and satisfying. What's your go-to?
True.
If you might be able to search the records for one.
He's right, Shingo.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without... I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their casques.
So if we could recreate...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet...
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Burger King is always the option, Shingo.
So you need a hand, do you?
It's not Ash, you're
We
just
do.
uneducated.
I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching.
You're almost
how
as
best
slow
to
as Tuffy
prepare
is in the
shielding
head.
Itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
The fuck are you even talking about, Shinkai? Smoke flavored cancer meat. Oh yes, of course. Cause that would go past their guidelines. Cancer meat. Smoky meat is fantastic. You're missing out.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames.
You're too bland for this world.
We could have done with some of that.
And that's coming from me.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Oh, of course, Jill. Does he have no question?
Very well.
Jill the goat.
What do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were so much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find...
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will.
What is your reasoning to hate?
Enjoy yourselves.
To hate the barbecue stench. Hate the barbecues.
Thanks to Sid, the man who...
I'm just wondering, what Burger King are you having? Where it's that smoky. Where it matters. Cause it's not that smoky. It's not like an actual barbecue smoky. It's just like a little charred. Like most burgers are.
Welcome home, Sid. Didn't know you had that many teeth.
This had better be the lot.
This better be the lowest.
Now, where's Jill?
I think I might know my OBS is lagging. It's because I turned back on those clips. I need to turn the clipping off again. I'll probably only have it on when I'm not streaming. Yeah, look, it's taking 33% of my GPU. That clipping shit that you use. That's kind of nutty. I'm gonna turn it off for now. Because I'm recording it anyways right now. Are you on a game right now? Because it only works when you're on a game. What do you have your quality on? For the clips. Mine's the length is a minute, high video quality, 1080p 60. That's what mine is. Because I won't go any lower than that. The chicken burger is the only good burger at Burger King. What the fuck? I've never ate their chicken burger. Or should I say chicken sandwich, as it's called over here. Thank you very much. Let me look this up. Is it actually called a chicken burger? Chicken. You go into the moments and it should be right there. Up at the top. It's staring you right in the face. And it's the same as mine. It probably depends on the game, I'm guessing. With how many percentage it uses. A spicy tender crisp. Not gonna lie, this Burger King chicken does look good. I'm not gonna lie. You might have a point. But nothing can beat the Bacon King. It's like the best burger ever. Oh. Alright. What you got?
Welcome, welcome.
You got shit, bro. Who do you think you are? and sell my shit. I almost have 80k.
If you need me.
That's a bit wild.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have...
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
Jill!
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts?
Shinkai,
and some
does...
garlic. I'll find the other things we need. We
I
can
got a
meet by the
question
gate
for
when
you,
we're
Shinkai.
finished.
Does Stacy seem like the type of man to watch the Super Bowl? In your opinion?
There's talk that the Glassgate flood. Oi, don't touch anything.
Well, he was. He made a story on Snapchat. It was him watching it last night. I think it said Super Bowl time. We never know, he might be into sports. Let's not jump the gun. Yo, Tasty, great timing. Do you actually like sports? We were talking about this. I was wondering this last night since you said you were watching the Super Bowl. Unless you were just doing it because you had nothing else to do. Oh, we're buying this, aren't we?
And
Pepio nuts.
good riddance.
You like sports, just don't watch much of it anymore.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now they're all the hype on Fred South.
Well, you see, Shinkai, I'm different. I'd rather kill myself watching any type of sports.
What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here.
What the fuck are we collecting, bro?
Let's see how Jill's getting on.
We got nuts and some garlic. For what reason?
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
We weren't gonna watch it, but Goldie's brother wanted to do a Super Bowl party, so the whole family came around, and it was also a goodbye party for me. See, that makes sense. It's mainly just you were there for the social aspect, not the actual Super Bowl. I do that sometimes with stuff.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
Chill.
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Goldie's brother had to explain America football to me because I never watched it. America. So Shinkai, if you take that logic, with that logic, you wouldn't do something for a significant other if you didn't want to do it. Is that what you're saying right now? Or is it just in for friends only that you do that? Watching Taylor Swift and Trump getting booed by the host stadium was pretty funny. That's a classic. Okay, bro. You're acting like the world is perfect and people do that. You're gonna have to compromise at least somewhat for things. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just be around them if they enjoy something and you're just there with them. That would probably be everything to them. Because if you just say no to everything that they suggest, then that relationship ain't gonna last long.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
Oh my god, Shinkai, shut up.
It's good to get away
I
from
ain't
all
dealing
the
with
battle
this
and
anymore.
bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you
True and
wanted to
real.
buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Oh. Bread.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used
Holy
to make.
shit.
What do you think? I thought we might get some.
I thought
sweet
she
to
just
dip
said
in.
something different there.
Then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham, and it was just, oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just, you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive,
Yes?
is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
What?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
We definitely gonna bang by the end of the series. Oh. We ain't done.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Oh, now we're done.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tasty. If you don't compromise, then every relationship you're in is gonna fail. That's why mine failed. My first one. Because I was a teenager and I didn't compromise at all with anything.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
The fortune.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Oh! Get it, Clive?
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying
Clive
one
gets
to
mad,
the other,
bitches.
followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
You know, it definitely feels like I'm coming up to the end of the game. Which is kind of sad.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Oh yeah, Tasty, while you're here, I wanted to ask you something. I asked this last stream, but I don't think you're here. Whenever the new Monster Hunter comes out, when the new Monster Hunter comes out, I was gonna stream it and see if it's a good stream idea. It comes out in like 2 weeks. I was wondering what your opinion on that is. I asked everyone the last stream I did if it's a good idea if I did that. Cause I usually play those games off stream. But I thought about it and it could be a good idea. Cause from what I've seen in the trailers, it looks more story based than grindy. But I could be wrong. Oh no, oh no, Shinkai's gonna say some wild out of pocket shit here in a second.
Sorry to
I
keep
can
you
already
waiting,
tell.
Mid, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need.
Hey, yo, Taste is gonna get the new one.
He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
What I will tell you, Tasty, is that the new one is on that new gen pricing. So instead of 60, it's 70 now.
No, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, well, bring me the biggest hammer you can find.
Yeah, it seems like all of the big AAA games are going to 70 for a base price instead of 60. They're finally making the move. You know, Tasty, I didn't check before I bought it. I probably should have, but I didn't check. Not gonna lie, Tasty. Monster Hunter Wilds Game Pass. I'll look it up right now. Absolutely 0% chance at launch anyway, unless Microsoft just decides to do something crazy anyway. I'm sure it'll hit service a couple years down the line. So probably not. From what this random guy on Reddit just said. Yeah, I think later down the line it will, but not at launch.
This is gonna require some precision walloping.
What the fuck did you say? Precision wallabin. Sometime later. Ayo.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Told me she was building a ship.
Really?
Let me see what this guy just said.
Let's sail it around the lake.
It's KG stuff you partner bell because they send you everything money means English is just like just crash. Oh.
Is that the thing Toes helped?
Well, I guess it goes both ways. Well, I kind of get where Shinka is coming from, but not to that extent. You would both have to compromise. on stuff instead of just one person. What I thought you meant before, Shinkai, was like she asked you to watch a movie and you're just like, no, I don't want to watch that movie because I know I won't like it. And then you just go to bed. That's what I thought you meant before.
Hugo Kupka's dead.
Something like that. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Let's sail it round the lake.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Just daydreaming. Oh shit. Well, I get where Shinkai and Tasty are coming from. And I do think you should go sometimes, like what Tasty said. Like maybe one time on her birthday or something. For a special occasion.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to
Me
the
and my dad.
worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
Rude.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
A mo.
I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is that the thing Tomes had?
New quests. Oh my god. It's been ages. I'll go talk to this guy first.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to...
She said that? In those words?
She...
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
What is Canver? What's she doing? I just think that relationships are a balancing act that you have to keep working on. It's a lot of effort that goes into it.
Well, that's it then. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the... Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And
Okay.
that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why does this guy sound so evil?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too.
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb kit.
I take it that's where I come in.
I would have gone myself, but...
All right.
Thank you kindly.
Isn't that the Bomb King I slain the other day? I swear to God, I already slain that guy. Does this guy think I'm an amateur?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
I think it'll be a good experience.
He cracked the crystal too.
She might get over her fear since you're there. Who knows? But if she's really insistent of not doing it, then I wouldn't push her. Sure.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I...
I don't think it's shitty. It's just like making her, what's the word? Make her get out of her comfort zone. Do something new.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone.
I just don't think it's bad to ask.
Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something.
Because if she says no, she says no.
Something I've never seen before.
And that
It's never, doesn't hurt to
a
ask.
sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
No. They're not troubling me exactly. More...
If you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better...
That's about the size of it.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always... We can't have our master blacksmith...
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say...
Thank you. Let's see what count...
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know...
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that.
Oh no, I just feel like experiencing something with someone you care about could change your opinion on it.
Which made it...
Can you tell me who...
You think I'd help it? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and he's got more money than... Reckon he'll still be at the...
Thank you, Karen.
I really don't give a shit,
I
Karen.
appreciate the warning.
Normal again!
Don't ever say that again, Tuffy.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
This is the Bomb King I've just got. Oh fuck, there's a new one. God damn it. The Croc Sambrique. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can't travel. God damn it.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent.
Going to a car show and skydiving is a lot different.
Men said I was to hand it to you in
Like
person,
Tasty said.
Post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
What's Assassins? Yo, Shinkai can't be saying it's the same thing. That's kind of wild. You're literally sitting in place in the stands versus falling to your death. We never said force. We said ask. At least I never said force. Well, if I don't care for something, but I enjoy being around the person, then it'll probably even out, and I'll enjoy my time. At least that's my opinion on it. But if it's something they really want to do, might as well just go with them. It's not really that big of a deal. As long as it's not jumping myself out of plane. Even Tuffy agrees. And Tuffy never agrees with me.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Simp?
Seems that way.
What?
Well, but next time you plan on visiting Sid,
What's being a simp have to
you
do
might
with it?
wanna tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it?
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Like, I don't think it's simp worthy to... I don't think it's simp worthy to go every now and then, and not every time. Like how we've been saying. It'll be simpler if you don't like something, but you go every time they ask. Is my thing. But going every now and then is fine. Okay. This applies to me since I hate hunting. Should I make her come along with me to shoot animals when she doesn't like it? Well, you keep saying make and force, but she can say no. They're not letting me travel anywhere. God damn it. But you never know if doing something with a specific person could make you like it. It could happen.
Shoot animals for fun!
So I wouldn't just say no to everything. And not try it when they ask. I would say you at least try. At least try, and then you could not go ever again. At least try it out with them. I'm not saying you like cars, motherfucker. I'm saying you would enjoy being around them to where it wouldn't matter. Shinkai's low-key crashing out right now.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Jill! Holy shit, the whole gang's here.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You are so mean to my man Goots.
Let me go with them. Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And
he's fucking insane.
Glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. That'll get me things, and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
The fuck is wrong with that
Already on
guy?
my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Let me see.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Sid, my goat. He was taken from us too soon. Oh, we're going to a new place, huh? I can't even travel, bro. What the fuck? You're some bullshit. I can't even do my side quests.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't he, boy?
Roar, 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 roar. Oh shit. Yo, can I travel now? Holy shit, I can. I'll cheat the system. Oh, they're here. Somewhere. I'm gonna go back and see where this guy is. New quests. I just got back, bro.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, I don't know, Tasty. I'm just doing them when they come to me. I think we learned that you're wrong versus the three of us that said that we're right. Maybe one day you'll find someone that agrees with you. Shinkai. Changing a mind. The croc. Where the fuck is the croc? Where's Sambricka? Oh! So it's in here. I don't believe it. I thought Sambricka was like over somewhere. Not here. Forget, I'm about to lose my fucking mind. Time to look this up. I'm 29. If I hated cars my whole life and all it takes is one girl to change that, then I'm a fuck. What the fuck? What? That's a wild take, Shinkai. Well, if they really want to do something, might as well go. It's called sacrifice, Shinkai. Oh my god. This is how I know you won't survive an actual relationship, Shinkai. Okay, bro. It's not only you, it goes both ways. Like, if you go to... If you go to something that you may not like, but it's for her, then she should go to something that you don't like in return. It goes both ways. It's not dumb. It's just how things work. Alright, I found it while I was arguing with you. I think. Maybe not. The dragon's error. Oh, is it down here? Oh, there's more. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's what Tasty says, just enjoying your favorite thing with someone you love. It's not that deep, Shinkai. This is like the worst take I've ever heard from Shinkai.
Good girl. Faster. Back to the stables, girl.
No, that's not. This isn't. This is too far. You're trying to be this alpha male when that's not how you keep relationships. It's so dumb. You're not a pushover if you just go to something that your partner loves, even if you don't care for it. That's just showing that you love them. You love them enough to do that. You want to invade with 3GF isn't a big deal. If you go and really heated it, then you tell them. Yeah, exactly. All I'm saying is go to it at least once with them. And if you don't like it, just say, yeah, I ain't going over again. Sorry. But did you go with them? Or did you just tell them that you don't like it? Yeah, it changes everything, bro.
What we have here.
Holy fuck.
Your Majesty.
There's a big difference between being a pushover and trying to make your partner happy. I'm just saying, Shinkai. Hiya. It's not the act. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I agree. I want to drop this too. I'm losing brain cells. I'm just trying to enjoy Final Fantasy, bro. Bomb Ember.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the... This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Yeah, it's like something extra to make them happy. It's not the core thing that makes them happy.
He can fetch it himself.
I got your ass,
Right
bro.
there, Sid. How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
You trying here, brother?
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up.
Ah. Yeah, I shouldn't have went live today. What the fuck is this?
The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which,
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
What kind of magic?
What do you mean, do everything without question?
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test. Thought we might use it to breathe.
You're just going to an event with her, not saving her life.
Loosen it up enough for you to...
Well,
that's the spirit.
Like I said before, it's not that deep.
Well, what do you reckon?
it certainly feels more flexible.
Right?
Flexible?
Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you.
And we also said you don't have to go to every one she says. Just every now and then. You can go to one. Like I would say like once a year. Or twice. Consumable inventory. Oh my god. They finally increased my inventory. That's kind of crazy. Holy shit. Alright, so we can stop the negativity. No. We could just say that you have your opinion and we have ours. And leave it at that.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
This conversation has gone on way too long. Yeah, I'll still respect it since it's your opinion.
Mid told me she was
I just don't agree with it. And we could leave it at that.
And what do for you?
Yeah, I can buy 6 whole potions now.
You'll not find a better price.
It's kind of crazy.
It'd better all be here. You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Your satchel?
Is that all?
Clive.
But yeah, Shinka, how's the DVD with Dreamy?
You ever wonder where the apple is?
I'm assuming that was Dreamy.
Back to work then.
You said Shorty. I'm in the kitchen now. Oh. Hello?
We need to find a way into Drake's tail. And we will. Together.
Cheers, blood. Wasn't I turning something in? Oh, I already did. Never mind. What are you making for dinner? Because I have a feeling I'll have to make my own dinner tonight. Because my mother got the flu.
Of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
My mom got the flu and I'm just hoping I don't get it as well. Been trying to stay away from her.
The St. Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone.
Curry.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
What the fuck, bro?
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a...
Sure, buddy.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed.
My flight's boarding, so I'll see you in like 2 hours.
The thieves also made away with
well, I may end in 2 hours.
Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
Because I might need to make dinner.
Among the stolen items, a single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes,
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
Ignac.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
Can always watch the VOD.
Be a fool to refuse.
Let's go.
Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm
The
heading.
Valcroy.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence and arrange for an...
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell.
This is the wrong fucking way. God damn it. I'm going over here. I wonder what the max level is in this game. From where I am in the story, I want to say it's 50. 50 is max level. Damn it. So there's bandits here, huh?
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Take this.
It's over.
I should be getting close to leveling up something.
This must be Ignac's luggage.
Ignac?
Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return. What shall I call you, my good
Wyvern. Glad to make your
A formidable. Well, Wyvern. Redeem here tells me you wished for an
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles and is used exclusively by the practitioners. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike and hone their... Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second
The
blow.
perfect stroke, huh?
There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. And that...
Yo, this Attack on Titan movie is so stupid.
Equal to services rendered. Take this, a very and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
However, so it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector.
Do you not know about the Attack on Titan movie?
There are many other.
Shinkai?
Too many to count, but only one.
They're doing like
who
the
I
whole of
consider
the
my nemesis,
whole of
Lord Byron Ross.
I don't know when it starts, but it's like the last half of season 4 in a movie. They're just re-releasing it in cinema.
Farewell, wife. Radim, we mustn't talk.
And apparently they added like one scene at the end.
Taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance.
They added an extra scene at the end.
Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
And also, they're advertising it as a one
Trust Uncle Byron now.
one of a lifetime experience. So they're only playing it one day in the theaters. It's only being played one day in the theaters. So you had to be on that shit to actually get tickets.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
What I'm hoping is that it comes to online services.
Whetstone?
Yes.
Because I at least want to watch the end scene.
No wonder I couldn't get one hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad.
Because the end scene might be a sneak peek to future projects or something.
Replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver.
A spin-off of Attack on Titan.
But finishing out and what's finer, just imagine. I won't make a copy.
I'm sure the just
I'll be working.
I actually don't care about this right now. Not gonna lie.
Come and find.
Right?
Excalibur? What the fuck? That sword better do all the damage in the world.
What'd you need? So, what'd it be?
Okay. It doesn't do all the damage in the world. It does 18 more damage.
Should last you a good while.
I would have expected it to do 300. Dun, 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 dun.
Anything else?
I've got a few more things to pack before I leave. I'll meet yous down in Buckland.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. And be thankful you got that much. Is that all?
Be thankful for these nuts. Oh yeah, Shinkai. Are you still planning on going live with Meta for tomorrow?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Yeah. Let's go.
Said it was some sort of chimney stack.
You gotta get your metaphor fixed like I need my Final Fantasy fix. Because originally I was gonna wait until Wednesday to stream again, but I wanted to play this game, so I streamed today.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this.
850 to unlock more. That's kind of crazy.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Down, 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 down. Down, da, da, down. Says I still have something here.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
What could be wrong with Torgor?
A bone to pick. Torgor gonna get an upgrade.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
So around this time tomorrow. That's pretty good. This is my prime awake hours is right now. Usually from 12 to 12 is my prime awake hours.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
Summit.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, she says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened.
I rather think she might be right. Though all canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within. And I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highland. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
Even so.
Good hunting, Clive.
Good hunting. Yeah, I'm never gonna change this in music.
The nobleman who visited.
It's too good.
Thank you, Clive.
What's this one? Wait, what was the one I had? I forgot which one I had on. Oh, it was this one.
seed of ingenuity sown in a fertile mind.
Who the fuck's this guy?
My long travail of helping hands shall their fruition find.
Is that the thing Tomes helped you?
It told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening. A little. Listen. I've some bad news. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a... I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. You know, he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
What the fuck?
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some...
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to...
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for... And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me, but you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your...
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Damn Otto.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really?
No, I don't.
Damn, bro.
Clive! I'm sorry to drag you in, it's just... Quick look. Always something in there.
Where are these fuckers? Martha and
She was
Isabel.
building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Oh, that's Martha. Right. Martha!
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get... Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
Was she hitting on me?
I suppose I do.
God to him. This probably is the fastest way, huh? Me boy.
Ready to go?
Your truck goes so fast.
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? This one. Farewell.
Holy shit, that one shot him.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
It was a good Torgal.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right. No need to shout. I know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Torgal.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. The Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Hell yeah, he is. Increases Torgal's attack. Okay.
How the hell is anyone supposed to have caught that?
Did you hear? The gates to heaven hall.
I want to see you later.
It's all right. I'll be waiting.
Well, we're back at the prostitutes.
What am I gonna do without sweet water and oil of talc? Still no
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
gifts. Whatever is the occasion. Oh my.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's dead with the veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us.
It is. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy.
Oh
and
no.
blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
I talk to you.
My regards to Otto. And tell him I do so miss his visits.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. She was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my
Karen refused.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I.
Nick told me she was building a ship. I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. In our circumstances, surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
All right.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guy. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
Damn.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be...
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship. He bought passage to... Oh, forget we set up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close. Promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was... before fate stepped in. And said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day. And there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt. And I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Damn. Auto backstory go crazy. Holy shit! Yo, all this effort for a side quest is kind of crazy.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie.
It's the goat.
And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Damn.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine.
Yo, I'm getting Sid's drinking glass.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Now we're on to the main quest. Shinkai, what do you mean bedtime? You're supposed to go live by this time tomorrow. How you gonna stay awake if you go to bed now?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
This kind of pretty.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Now what I feel is gonna happen, you're gonna be like an hour or two and you're gonna be like, I can barely keep my eyes open, I'm done for today. That's what's gonna happen. It'll be a classic Shinkai move. Oh, that's wrong button. Well, you shouldn't agree with me, you should at least lie. Now I expect it to only be like an hour tomorrow. How much do I got left? But don't worry, Shinka, I'll be ending soon anyways. I was gonna end at 4. We got about 30 minutes. End at 4 so I can start seeing what I want to do for dinner. Well, Tuffy can piss off. Should I get this? I don't know. I feel like it's a good investment. Yeah, I'll get that next.
Why? There's trouble up ahead.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Let's shoot. Well met, friend.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone.
My brother's right on all accounts.
We may have seen our
You, however, have the look of... Chances are they'll come...
Well, if I'm going to have to deal
What are
with
you
them
even
anyway.
saying, Tuffy?
You've clearly got a fine head.
Yeah, lucky you can now. Reckon he won't be forking over...
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to...
What ate your dumb Can you type for one fucking day? Is it possible for you to not misspell
I'm not sure
one
I trust those
for one
two.
day?
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
Go up walking. Okay, though. Well, what were you even trying to say, Tuffy? Because I have no clue.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
N4 bot. Okay. Makes all of the sense now.
Getting all of this out of here will be...
Seen?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breed.
And how exactly will
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to...
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm literally streaming. What kind of dumb question is that? You can literally see what I'm doing.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
I decay a hoe.
Fallen ruin. Could hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
These enemies. They are.
Shinkai UK asked me
Does Shinkai sleep too much? Shinkai UK definitely sounds like they're in need of some Z's, but who am I to judge? We all get tired, especially after a day of dealing with whatever nonsense life throws at us. Let them catch some sleep and recharge those batteries. They'll need it for all the egg monster battles, right? Did he just do a fucking emoji? What was that? He just put an emoji. What emoji was that? I couldn't see it. If it actually was that one, then I'm gonna shut down the bot. He's getting too freaky. Shinkai UK asked me, is Tuffy freaky? Man, Tuffy's definitely on their own vibe. That's for sure. They're in the chat stirring things up, so maybe freaky is their style. Let them have their fun, just as long as it doesn't get in the way of the chill FF vibes. We're all here for. What do you think? Amen, brother.
So this is Zemeckis.
That's pretty.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any
Tuffy, I swear to God, I'm about to make a rule where you can't play TTS when I'm in a cutscene. Tuffy66 asked me, why is Toop a furry all of a sudden? Man, ain't no way I'm a furry. Must have been some wild rumor or a mix-up. I'm just here for the chill vibes games and to roast Tuffy66 every now and then. True. Keep it real, you know. What's next calling me a turn-based fan? Nah, that ain't me either.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
True and real, Jill.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
What did he see his brother? He's sensing his brother again. Oh. This is very much an important cutscene. Look at this shit.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
What a guy.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Yo, this father ain't it. This guy's definitely gonna betray him. The foreshadowing's too real.
And ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers,
My whore of a mother.
and of
Swear
the
to God.
divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
It's like, wretch, I'm your son, bro.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Ooh, hoo, hoo. He's gonna join us. He's gonna join us. He's gonna be a future ally. Just wait. I've been calling it since day one.
We just need to hug the
since we
coast.
saw him. And also, Tuffy, I will be ending early because I have to make food in like 30 minutes. He's probably not still here, but
UK asked me, ass or
it's
titties?
the truth.
Man, I'm all about the chill vibes and good times, not picking sides on that one. Let's just keep it light and enjoy the stream together. Yeah.
Damn. The real answer is ass.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened.
This place is kind of massive.
Oi, headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? It's good guilt you need there. Believe you. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up the store and pulled me boots off. So
So you really gonna go to bed at 9 o'clock, Shinkai?
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Maybe.
I can walk from here.
Auckland. There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
I dare say, I dare say.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
You're welcome anytime.
Out of my sight, wretch. I know you for a
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Those pancakes?
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Gooch, shall we?
Goots. Where are you, Goots?
He must be around here somewhere.
Oh, there's Goots.
Oh, Gooch. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry, don't...
Slow down, Gooch.
It's me trader's pass, it's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping check.
Do you remember?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy...
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where. I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
Chocobo on
No
it.
time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkbook.
What is that? What the hell? Say what the American way? You making fun of my America? Chocobo. I say a chocobo. Is that supposed to be said? What the fuck?
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
How do they say
I
it?
bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
I thought it's supposed to be said chocobo.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got
You better not tell
stolen
me it's chocobo.
by little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Yes.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Alright, so we don't get tiered explanation.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire, which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to and with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than...
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners. And yet...
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the same someone who is encouraging the children to... And the same someone who has... Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Which is why we've decided, will you stand with us? You want to get your... And we want to ensure that no... Catch whoever's behind it all. And 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the crystal?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't... Well, the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted.
So either we find the people who took the pass...
Spotted?
Give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right.
Thank you, Kai. Yeah, but I don't know your name.
Clive.
Eloise?
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
I should have let it play it out to hear her name. Fuck. Eloise. Eloise.
The proprietor
Eloise.
of the furniture. I suggest that you speak
The furniture maker.
Let me see how you said this shit. Hello? Your voice message is not playing. Okay. That's fine. Let me go on my phone then. Nope. Discord releasing an ignore button today. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that earlier when they announced it. Like a week or two ago. It's the introvert way of blocking someone. Yeah, I think my Discord's messed up. Or your message won't play. I'm gonna try to end task on Discord. Nah, it just ain't playing. We'll get him next time. Why is it on my screen? Stupid fucking. I have enough for this. Fuckers. This is a good spot, right? Level 37. But yeah, I guess you'll have to tell me it on stream tomorrow. Fuck. To be fair, it might just be me making a pizza. Because as you know, I don't cook. But yeah, I'll see you probably Wednesday. I'll be back streaming Wednesday probably. Then I'll see you tomorrow for 2 hours before you pass out. But yeah, I'm out. Bye.